Hello, guys. Welcome back. Dragon here, and we are going to be grabbing a new Final Fantasy game. Obviously not new; it's an old game, but we're going to go ahead and grab a hold of a new version of Final Fantasy. We are going to be playing the Zodiac Age, Final Fantasy 12. This is the pseudo remastered version. I I don't know how to explain it exactly. It's sort of remastered. They fixed a lot of problems and kind of made it a little more visually, aesthetically pleasing. Kind of fixed some of the music and stuff in it, but it's not a complete HD remaster because let's face it, the game came out in 2006. Not that big a deal. It's not been that long. So that's what we're going to start with. Um, I thought about it and I tossed it around. I have the remastered version of Final Fantasy VIII, and I really just thought it was like playing on easy mode. Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy VII are kind of the same way in that aspect, where I know enough about them and I've beaten them enough times. It really wouldn't be fair to the game. So I picked one I've never actually played all the way through. I know that seems kind of weird. Not a lot of people would do that, but I've never actually played all the way through this one. So that's kind of where we're at. I got to work on tags later on. YouTube's being slow, so we'll get some more tags and stuff going into it. I don't know why it's having a view duration problem already. But here are our settings. We have no vibration, no screen shake. We do have subtitles. Cameras are normal. Speed multipliers are normal. Kind of the same speed mode setup as Final Fantasy VII, from what I understand. So interesting to see how that works. English language, music will be the reorchestrated ODST. Although, as you can see clearly here, the music is turned off. Thank you, YouTube, for ruining video games. Voice and sound effects are cranked all the way up. We may adjust those settings later. But for now, let's go ahead and get into this. I gotta get my headset turned on because I'm an idiot and didn't turn it on. There we go. Now it's in my head. So all this would normally have music attached to it. It just doesn't right now. You'll see a lot of people in the city, and it actually makes the cities more fleshed out in the Zodiac edition. They were kind of blocky in the original, but as you can see, they're playing a lot of music in these parade scenes and stuff, and unfortunately, we can't do anything with it. Chocobos in this game are amazing looking. Just gonna put that out there. So we got the wedding going on here. Um, Kind of just a little bit of backstory. Cutscenes do look a lot better in this version than they did in the original. I will say that right now. I do have experience with the original. I'm pretty sure there's volume in here too. I don't know why it's off. I'm gonna reset out, see if I'm getting audio. Yeah, I'm getting audio feedback from PlayStation, so Yeah, it's just off right now. It's probably because the music overlay is the music track actually has a voice track in the cutscene, which is going to suck. That's why the subtitles are on. I'm almost positive that's what's going on here. Dog keeps jumping up on my table. Kind of annoying. So hopefully we fix the audio stuff. I didn't really play test this with Gamecaster and these current settings, which unfortunately is true, but I wanted you guys to kind of absorb the actual, setup for this entire game's premise. We're going to war, things are happening, and the game takes place after this war. So, yeah, I really think they mixed this cutscene's audio tracks in with the actual music on this one, which is unfortunate, but that's kind of something we can't avoid. Welcome to YouTube, right? Cavalry, brutal, brutal freaking invention of war, definitely. It's hard enough to hit a moving target, and then you have a moving target that actually moves faster and is elevated. Yeah, definitely moving two different directions. Very, very, very difficult. All right, get some of the wardens and stuff coming up. I think I got the dog settled down finally. Oh, he took an arrow to the chest right after taking an arrow to the knee. He's not going to be adventuring anymore. If this game forces me to turn the music track back up to be able to hear cutscenes, we just may have to deal with that. I hope that's not the way it happens, but hopefully it's just a one-off thing with this initial cutscene. They didn't really code this like this. Yeah, I know. Dog's even like, what the hell?
The death of Lord Raslaheos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost, Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramenas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them.
Yo.
The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Nice water effect on the words there. Definitely cool.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Vossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
I think we actually get control of Bosch right here.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
Oh, you get Rex, yeah. Little tutorial level. Yeah, basic controls. Now, we do have autosave in this one, which is nice. That's one thing from Final Fantasy VII we didn't have. With Final Fantasy XII, we actually got autosave kind of going, so... Tutorial level's kind of garbage, but whatever. I don't like the battle system in this one so much, if it makes sense.
Captain?
It's not quite the ATB that Final Fantasy VII Remake has. But it does get better.
My engines are hit! She'll not hold much longer!
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tonberry disengaging!
I like the use of accents, too. The different styles. Just let them do some damage right now. Okay, so basically that's the map here.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Oculus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense.
Yeah, no
Vossler's laughed in the
Vossler's
face of
fine.
death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this.
This is true.
We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Quickly, Rex.
Gonna kind of explore a little bit here. I know the enemy's above us. All battles serve a purpose. As one thing I will disagree with a lot of people on is all battles serve a purpose. Staircase is that way. I want to go this way first. Because there's treasure. Extra potions never hurt anything, even though Rex is doomed. Yeah, sorry spoilers on that one, but Rex doesn't make it. His brother Vaughn's the main character of the game. Save crystal right there, which is nice. There's a tutorial here. No, it's not necessary.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
So here's where we're going to get kind of separated from the group, which means we now have to fight on our own. Which sucks. You're wrong. It does. But it should be fine. I'm also not healing right away, just because there's no reason to. Oh, nobody made it. The horrors of war.
Majesty.
King's dead.
Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damascus to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent. Hello.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Trophy earned for the homeland.
Vaughn.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain, traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Well, yeah. And here's our main character.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Dire rats, huh? Horrible little creatures.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wow, Vaughn! You got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl.
What? My pouch! It's gone!
The boy! Get out the way! Oh!
Street rat. Thief. Yeah.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
Airship.
One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Alright, I love most of the stuff in this game, but Vaughn's hair looks like
well, be
ramen
careful.
noodles.
You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon.
You see it, right? I'm not the only one.
Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Alright. Looks like there's a few weapon and armor shops, and scroll shops, some save crystals, but I don't think we can do much with it. Alright. World map has been added to party menu. That's helpful. Albion Fortress and the Grimstrike Waterway and Ravenastra. Those are the only places we've been. Evil East is actually really big, so the fact we're like here is going to expand. We have steel ability as start. Looks like 5 potions. So yeah, we have steel right off the bat, which is good. Now all these people are anybody with a little thing over their head is actually somebody you can talk to. So this is where they started to kind of expand the way the game played and everything. Is they actually made it so the city was more alive, there was more people to talk to, everything like that. So you got the bar, you got different places. For now, I believe we're going to just go ahead and go down and follow the marker, because we don't have enough money to actually buy any new gear. So let's just go to Miguelo's and go from there.
Ah, Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem? The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to an early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? Nah. I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Alright, so we have to go to the bar. Now all these different stores and stuff are open. That's the other thing, is they don't open until you talk to Miguelo. So...
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right! Vaughn, you should give it a shot!
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Oh, an armlet. Nice. Accessories. Okay, so this is the Zodiac job board setup. The way they did they redid the boards. This is where we get into the new stuff. This is what I don't understand. I think Shikari is actually what we want to do because that's what we have weapons for. So let's choose Shikari right off the bat. We can always change it later. So these little license boards are kind of easier to deal with than the ones that we had before. Then we can change it up a little bit. It's kind of our little menu where we can go through and see the different information. So it's kind of our help menu. Alright, so go out and kill a tomato, I guess. Okay, so let's go the other way. Okay, this is one of the things I hated about this game. If I'm running towards the screen with character, it switches to running away from the door you just came into, and you end up doing that repeat thing where you just run back and forth through the same door. Really kind of annoying. The other thing is getting around this bloody freaking map. It's not easy.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offence in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Of course they are. literal dinosaur right off the bat. Do not fight the dinosaur until you're way higher level. It's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, a few cactites for argument's sake, probably a good thing. That wolf, not so much. Try to avoid those, they're aggressive. At least when you first get out here, you want to kind of fight the calf hounds as it goes from, you know, the good old days. Back in, like, Star Wars games and stuff, and all Warcraft games. You want to fight the lowest level enemy possible.
Yeah. Ha.
That way you can level up. Yes, there's a goddamn Tyrannosaurus Rex right in the middle of the freaking first area. This just gets little sand village that's out here. Now, Evil East uses the same stuff as other Final Fantasy games as far as, like, Gil. Kind of a universal thing. I actually remember where most of it is. In a village. People just drop money in the sand. It's weird. So I know the tomatoes in this area, I just didn't find it on the map.
Yeah.
Now there will be like treasure and mysterious glints and stuff on the actual hunting map out here in the open world. which seems kind of odd, but it is what it is. Hey, people are gonna drop a couple of bucks when they're fighting a monster and running away from one. Try and stay away from the middle if I can.
Yeah.
Like there's a cockatrice up here too. I don't want to fight any of those things.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
All to find a stupid tomato monster. Still don't see the little bugger.
Yeah.
Already way down on hit points again too, which is unfortunate. So the line of sight spawn in is actually really bad. The view distance sucks. Where comes that?
Ha.
Combo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the wolves aren't bad, per se, but they're not great. And these little canisters like respawn too.
Yeah. Ha.
And I've seen this tomato. Kind of annoying. Past the cockatrice.
Yeah.
Having asters that way. Yeah, I don't see this little thing. It's kind of annoying. Ooh, one hit, nice. I think we're getting stronger.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got like a hate frickin' status effect or something because we're moving a lot faster and I can't tell why. I'm not gonna argue for hunting this stupid tomato thing. Okay, what happened here? No status effects. But that doesn't make any sense, because we should have status effects. We have... Martyr, 30 level points. We have 26 level points, right? I want Libra. Then we'll start getting more hit points here. Yeah, I don't know what kicked us into high gear. I wish you could make it stop, though. I don't know why it's playing at hyperspeed. I really don't. Can't turn it off, which is the problem. Don't know why it's happening. Oh. Hey, I found the tomato. Got it. Took long enough. It's hard to believe that would stop the caravan, but literal Tyrannosaurus Rex was not. And that's where I don't work, so.
Never thought I'd see him growing out here. Ugh. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
I don't know why it ended up at hyperspeed either. It really bothers me.
Stand back there. Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what? Huh?
Open the gate! All right, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Oh.
You trampled your lilies, dude.
That does it.
Ho ho ho! A fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock, if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet, too. Take a Dalmascan Barreau's wine, eh? It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through when closest gate is ordered.
Yay!
The mail's choked with this sand.
Miguel
Don't
just
give
saved
me
everybody.
a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
We still gotta get paid. Yeah, it is. The music is tied to the damn cutscene, which is tied to the voice acting. Unfortunate. I think it's actually why when I play tested this once before with the original non-Zodiac cage, I decided against streaming it. It's because of this, but... new council. Lord Vane Solidor. This is a man that has no fear of rebellion. He's literally a target at this point. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a bump in the music volume, I think. I'm not sure how much. I don't want to. I really don't want to deal with copyright bullshit, but I'm pretty sure this makes this game almost unenjoyable for cutscenes. I don't think Lady Ash is gone, by the way. Hell of a speech right. Hell of a speech right. Vane's actually got the freaking support of the people because he's smart.
Is Rabanasta to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Oh, remember the last one? We're all like this.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguel, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
Poor Miguel is like, oh god, no. I'm gonna die.
How can he stand about to him like that?
Fawn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to.
Lord Vane never did have
You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
In your little chainmail vest and whatnot.
Vaughn. Vaughn! You haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanasta anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
That's unfortunate.
Hey, Penello, that fete tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguello to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think?
He's trying
if
to
I
be
find
Robin
something,
Hood here, but he's
and it
selfish.
fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship.
Yep.
All hail Vaughn, sky pirate of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe. But not through Miguello. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
I want off. This weird speed multiplier thing is really kind of a pain. I think it's the actual legitimate way they intend you to play the game. I guess they were complaining about the pacing.
If it isn't Von
I don't know.
Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults. A door and a magicked stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
Crescent stone, huh? Okay, I fixed it. Oh god. Oh my god. Alright, so the L1 button is a button we can't touch. It sets it to like super high speeds. That's better. Yeah, I was getting nauseous running that fast, so I figured it out. Alright, so in the Zodiac Age for PS4, at least, there is this, Oh, nice. Gate crystal. There's this issue with this. Being that, you know, it's, the game's really slow, moving the running speeds and stuff. So, I pressed L1 sometime during a fight, and it just was at like 4 times speed. It was actually painful. Aw, little rabbits and stuff to kill. Nice. And sunstones everywhere. Nope. The rabbit can stay. I don't care. Antidotes. What is it?
Yeah.
Fine. Just whatever. There's a lot of hyenas out here. A lot of issues. Trying to just get some treasures.
Yeah.
So I was trying to hit L1 or something to block and ended up turning the game speed up. That was my problem. I'm just not used to keybind.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Eye drops. That's helpful. This area.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'll attack all this stuff if I can, because why not? It's free experience. But still.
Yeah.
That thing. That Koopa looking thing. Don't want to fight that. It's kind of like the Tyrannosaurus in the first area in the Eastern Gate. It's not a good idea to fight the Koopa. The nice thing is you can basically avoid monsters even though they're on the map. I hope with Final Fantasy VII they actually put this out as an option too, with the way the fight style for the world map, you can avoid a fight if you need to.
Yeah.
Because some of those enemies on the world map in Final Fantasy are something. It's on the village, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, thank God it's saved Crystal. Alright, so I'm going to officially do a save. My first save. Yes, it has auto-save features, but it's officially my first manual save. The reason I'm doing this is I think we're going to wrap it up there, guys. We have progressed through the main part of the story. I do apologize for the lack of voiceover audio in the cutscenes, but like I said, with the music being turned off, you're going to make some sacrifices. And unfortunately, they bound the audio tracks together. Games like this, we're not really concerned with the quote-unquote streamer mode that games are concerned with now, where they separate those audio tracks. And I mean, remember, this game came out in 2006. I mean, we're talking PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. So we're a couple generations ahead of that. So, you know, things have changed a lot. YouTube's changed a lot. The appreciation for games in their entirety has definitely gone downhill beyond reason because you can't play games with music on. Or, you know, you'll be hearing from the copyright guy, hey, you know, you can't do anything with this video because the music was copyrighted by blah, 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 blah. Never mind the fact we're showcasing and featuring stuff that a lot of people may not know about. That's actually a main reason why I don't play a lot of classic games. I have a way to hook up, like, my original Nintendo to the streaming software and play old original 8-bit games. I don't do it because there's literally no way to turn the music off. So, anyway, thank you guys all for coming out and joining me today. Hopefully this is going to be a new adventure that we're going to go on. I'm actually a little bit better okay with the license boards set up and everything. I'm liking this game a little more, and I do want to get, you know, going into it with the whole Sky Pirate thing and everything else. It had some nice nuances. So, if you liked it, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like it, you know what? Leave me a comment and tell me why. I'd like to know. Biggest thing, comment, comment, comment. You guys don't tell me, I don't know what to do. And I'm going to play what I want until then. Anyways, I'm Dragon. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next time.